Breast ironing is a clandestine and unreported practice prevalent in several African countries. It represents a covert form of gender-based violence with profound implications for the physical, psychological, and social well-being of girls. Despite its prevalence and detrimental effects, breast ironing has received limited attention in both academics, literature, and public discourse. Out of over 3.8 million girls experiencing the menace globally, majority of the victims are in Africa, with 25% to 50% in Cameroon. In Nigeria, due to cultural practices, taboos, and stigmatization, enough data were not seen, which has hindered comprehensive and effective intervention. It happens between the ages of 9 and 15. A professor of obstetrics, gynecology, and adolescent reproductive health, Professor Babatunde Olofinbiyi, said that the practice, which was recently discovered in the nation's capital Abuja, have unconfirmed cases in Ekiti State. Some believe that the act would make girls less attractive to men and reduce their chances of early sexual activity or defilement.
And it is high time we wage war against this monster. So when we say breast ironing, it is essentially the girl child that is affected. What do? It's an act of massaging the breast of the innocent girl with hot materials, grinding stones, pestles, to destroy the breast and make the breast flat, so that the breast becomes unattractive to boys or men.
Professor Olofinbiyi, who is also the Chief Executive Officer of Adolescent Friendly Research Initiative and Care, Adofri, called for collaborative efforts to put an end to the practice
worldwide. And who are the perpetrators? The mothers are the perpetrators in about 56% of cases. So it is an area of public health concern. The innocent girls, they come down with terrible complications, physical complications, mental complications, social complications. So when the girl is held down with an attempt to have a breast plaster.
On his part, a professor of medical sociology from the Ekiti State University, EXO, Professor Taiwo Oluwadare, described it as a negative trend that would affect the emotional, social, and mutual esteem of victims when they grow up.
How will you be pressing through ironing, not our usual ironing, through their own type of ironing, pressing the breast so that the breast will not come? And you can see the implication. When that woman now grow up to maturity, to marriable age, and they now take that particular woman to the husband, you can now see the position of the breast. From being attractive to the man or to the husband now will no longer be attractive to the man. And there is a psychological aspect to it also. There is a physiological aspect of it, because you have disrupted the natural, normal growth of the reproductive organ, that is also even the breast.
He called for a special court headed by a competent jurist to punish the perpetrators to serve as deterrents to others.
New legislation is already a crime, except that the normal court system may not be able to handle it judiciously or with in a timely manner. That's why we are talking about a new law, a new legislation, and a new judicial system also that can easily handle that. To me,
on the side of government, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Health and Human Services, Mrs. Olushola Gbenga Kotun, condemned the act and said that the ministry was on high alert to deal with such cases and promised to sensitize the public on the sickening trend.
Even when you are ironing clothes and the thing accidentally touches you, you know the pain you have. Not to talk of having to put that on a body of tissues so that it won't grow heavy. But the issue is there's a likelihood that it won't grow at all. It's already in our plan to go investigate and see what can be done. And already we are putting into our plans when we are doing any outreach on female genital mutilation, breast ironing will form a part.
They all advise parents to see breast growth as natural endowment and allow the girl child to live their lives with dignity. Tosin Olowo reporting.